Hello, this is Dane Rose with Mystical Landscapes. I just want to include you in what's happening at 17 Reed Ranch Road um, and ask for some city support and just let me know what's a good way to proceed here. So my client has asked for a couple of large olive trees to be planted up on this ivy slope, a total of four. And this neighbor over here is thrilled with it. She loves olives, which is kind of the only neighbor involved. And typically it's not a big deal to dig a few holes and put some olives, but the size of the olives required machinery, and because I'm a skilled excavator operator, I drove up the slope over here, made the holes, and on Saturday when the semi pulled up with the trees, I was up mounted right here just ready to unload the trees and put them in the holes. However, this was the first time I'd rented this particular excavator, and although it was rated for 7,000 pounds, it was just barely capable of lifting the trees off the semi. And so, with no one open to upsize equipment or bring in a crane, I just managed to get them, just barely onto the slope here. And so I've been calling crane services because these trees were supposed to go in the ground on Saturday because they're large transplants. And some are busy, but then the next thing has come up is some are asking about a street closure. And I said, well, so here again, it's new terrain for me in landscaping because I've never had to close a street. But I told them the semi, because this is an unusually wide, 6-foot wide curb here, just pulled up here, and Tiburon Police just asked us to stand over here and wave traffic by as I was unloading the olives off of the semi, which again is fairly typical plant unload process. And the crane should be a little bit quicker because it's just 4 trees. And the trouble is they're just a little bit too big for the machine I was able to rent. There seems to be a big run on large excavators at present, and this was technically right in the range, 7,000 pounds, but it's not able to do the job. So I'm trying to find a crane who will pull up into this curb and load these 4 trees out in an hour and a half. But I want to make sure that this has, an okay from the city, and because the crane operator said some cities are not very nice with that and ask for a big ticket or something. So anyway, I hope this gives you a sense of what's going on, and you can advise me, and in particular, since I wasn't aware that there was going to be a basis for any kind of a permit, I'm concerned about being able to get these trees in the ground in a timely way. Thank you so much for your help.